Ebro fans, this is Todd. So we're going to talk about this figure here, the Stepford Cuckoos, and I'm going to go ahead and open it up and take a look at the figure inside. Now again, as you guys know, I'm in the middle of cleaning my room, getting it all nice and clean, and organizing everything as I showed you guys last time. All my shelves all nice and organized and set up nice, and I had a bunch of figures that have been sitting around waiting to be opened for way too long, and this is one of those figures here. So now, as I mentioned before, my iPad is broken, so I am trying to do this without my iPad, which stinks because I put all my notes on my iPad and everything else. But I do have a smaller iPhone here that I am going to use once I figure out how to get the... Okay, come on. There we go. So I can see the live chat as well as the video. Let me check the audio on here really quick. Yep, audio sounds good. All right, looks like Timothy joined us. I found New Interest He-Man today at Target. Nice. Yeah, mine's coming in the mail, I believe, on the 5th, so I'm kind of excited about that. So again, I'll have more stuff filling up my room. Anyway, so as many of you guys know, I try to find figures that I can use parts of for my custom. So here's my box of custom female parts. I got a lot of them, and heads are always at a premium. And so this pack has 3 heads, and it's like 3 heads. Well, I can't miss that opportunity. So that is why, so I can line this up. It's like it just went dimmer in here. It's crazy how the light shifted. Let me, oh well, maybe it's just my phone. Oh, it's just my phone, I guess. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do is open this up, talk a little bit about the Cuckoo Sisters, or Stepford Cuckoos, and then we're going to pluck the heads and put them in my box for extra parts in the future. So, the Stepford Cuckoos. If you did not know, the Stepford Cuckoos is not just one person with 3 heads. It's actually 1,000. Yes, 1,000 of these. Oh, I have to turn my lights on. Boop. Gotta have the castle lights on. Okay, there we go. Is actually 1,000 of these, and they are actually cloned from Emma Frost. Now, there's a show called The Gifted, and in there you can see Emma Frost and her 2 sisters and kind of get the idea of what the Cuckoo Sisters are, or the Stepford Cuckoos. But obviously, they're actually her daughters, and 5 of them went to the school and pretended to be students and used a mental psychic block so no one would research them and see who they were, where they came from. And Emma Frost actually became one of their mentors, and she didn't know that they were actually genetically her daughters, because 1,000 eggs were stolen from her while she was unconscious, incapacitated. I'm not sure, in a I don't know, some kind of state. Maybe it was a coma type state. I can't remember now. My memory's failing me. Anyway, so these 5 sisters, at first called 5 and 1, later on became the Stepford Cuckoos. And I'm wondering if that is from that movie, The Stepford Wives, of the book, if that's where they got the idea, because, you know, they're these perfect little girls, not knowing how evil they could become. They were produced originally to destroy all the mutants on Earth, to create a giant psychic wave to be able to destroy all mutant kind. And they were raised like in test tubes that made them grow to full-size teens from babies. Okay, here is the story on the back. See how close I was. I should have read this first. Maybe I'm totally off. To be funny. Man, that guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Stepford Cuckoos. Psychically linked mutants. The Cuckoo Sisters are powerful clones. Of the telepath Emma Frost. Hey, I got that right. And then I guess the rest is all in a different language. There we go. Hey, I could have just read that and would have had most of the story right there. All right, so there you go. Now, normally in the comics, they all have the blonde hair from what I've seen. I haven't seen the other hairstyles. I imagine they probably might have changed hairstyles as it went along so they could identify differently. And they come with a cool little helmet, so you could, I guess this goes with Professor X or something. I'm not sure. Probably a Build-A-Figure. Let me take a look at the back. Is there a Build-A-Figure? Nope, maybe they use it. Interesting. Hey, Figure Motion 23, thanks for joining us. Hey, Unicron, thanks for being here. Mike Fee, thanks for joining us. All right, let's go ahead and bust her out of here and take a look at this little mutant. I guess I should have grabbed some other Marvel figures before I pulled her out of here. I have a bunch in the other room, but I don't think I have any Marvel figures in this room. But I believe she's shorter than the standard Marvel figure. I can't believe I don't have any Marvel figures sitting around. I do have Marvel's Wasp, but I'll be opening later on today. So you could probably compare her, even though she's the movie Wasp. So maybe, but it's still Legend series, so maybe it will work good enough to show the height difference between standard Marvel figures and her. But you can see she does look a little bit shorter, and she does have girl proportions as opposed to woman proportions. Oh, let me unzoom this. There we go. So she does have girl proportions as opposed to woman proportions. All right. Away with you, Wasp. Let's see. The Jay the Toy Sorcerer says, I bought 3 of these. Excellent, man. Hate to tell you this, though. You need 5 of these to be the 5-in-1. I know there's 3 heads, but I personally would buy all 5 and put the blonde head on all of them. Maybe one of them make different, because one of them was the leader for a while. And then one, of course, had a crush on another figure. Oh, I should have brought my hot water in here. Let's see if I get the head off. Ah, hooray. Well, if you want, I'll be selling this body on eBay because I don't want them. So it's a great way to get your 5th one because you have lots of extra heads now. So if you bought 3 of them, you have 9 heads, man. And that's more than enough to make some cool customs. So I'll be selling the headless body, which probably is kind of weird. I mean, I bet you probably a lot of people will want the headless body of the Cuckoo Sisters because, I mean, who collects just the heads? What kind of crazy person does that? Me, I collect just the heads. So here are the 3 heads. Now, one thing about these heads is the eyes are all kind of glowing. So if I'm going to use these eyes later, or these heads later on, let me put my light on here. Oh, it's not lining up right. I'll put my light in the wrong spot. I'll put it on top of the camera instead of below, so it won't be lined up quite right. But anyway, you can see those glowing eyes right there. So I'm going to have to take, yeah, Britney Spears. It's the Britney Spears from X-Men. Now, of course, my goal is to be able to put them onto other figures. See, ooh, that does already look pretty cool. Let's see what she looks like on here. Bum-ba-da. Dun-da-da. The heads are a little small, but not terrible. And as we talked about before, oh, that head looks cool. Look at that. Classy, classy. Anyway, so. Dun-da-da. It's Leg Woman. I am all legs. Anyway. Well, yeah, this she has more body. Let's see how she looks next with actual arms. Now, of course, I'm going to have to do some retrofitting to make the head fit correctly, because by the time you shove it all the way on, it'll be way too short. So I'm going to have to somehow fix it so that it will fit on there the right way. So these heads go in the box. You know, I'm going to check the helmet on here. See if the helmet fits on there. Oh, the helmet does. Wah, 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 wah. Interesting. All right. So that is it. I got another figure open and another figure to start. The bid for her will start at $1. We'll see how it goes on eBay. The Headless Stepford Sisters. And she will also come with her 2 extra hands because I have no use for them. I'll just stick her back in the plastic. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. I still have that head. I used the other ones. Nice. Britney Spears. Yep. So, in a few minutes, I will start the next video, which will be the Wasp, as I steal parts from her box and put her on eBay for $1, also like I did everything else. So, like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you guys in a few moments. Bye now.